Big shield. Yes. Duke. Health. Back. I don't know why I have bombs on tank. What faction am I going to side with? I have put a lot of thought into that. And I might have looked up what you get at the end of them. Just because for role-playing purposes of the class. You know? So, I think I'm going to side with the pirates.
We have supplies here. Have a look.
The Principi. I know it's cheating to look stuff up, but I got sidetracked looking up to see if there was actually like a Plague Doctor mask in the game or anything close to resembling it. There is not. There's nope. That was some wishful thinking on my part. Medical supplies. Does each 10. Ooh. A little bit kind of broke. Jeez, this stuff's expensive. How much do I have? Oh, wrong button. Not much. Okay. Good to know. Doing all right. Not gonna make her cook. Get a better cook that'll lower my upkeep. Have anything?
Fresh fish.
Oh, are you yelling about fresh fish in my face? All right, let's grab some crew. Then get rolling. Fresh. It was so loud in my. I'm kind of like hard of hearing. Like physically, I am deaf, close to. So my headphones are on max. That bitch just yelled in my ear about that fish.
Maybe there are strange things out there.
That was so loud.
I cannot think it
Still
is
kicking,
really
eh?
one of the gods.
What'll it be? There's plenty of people looking for passage.
It was loud for you too. All right, it's not just me. That makes me feel better. Just screaming. She's trying to make that sale, you know. Wait, I should actually look to see what I need first. Oh, I'll keep doing that. Dude, we should make that. I'll make that a quote at now. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a note of it, old school pen and paper style. I am gonna make that a quote. 'Cause that's hilarious. Okay. What do I need? I need a cook. I need a navigator. I need some cannoneers.
No.
Where's this
Still
guy?
kicking, eh? What folks come by here all the time.
That's not right. That's not right. Oh, yeah, actually, let's rest while we're here before I forget.
Merla, I hope not.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
No.
There's
Yes.
plenty of people looking for...
We got a cannoneer, deckhand sergeant, navigator deckhand, and a ball and cook. Cost 300. The ball and cook. Those rations are hard to keep up with at first, and I need a lot of the food because I have to rest a lot due to we don't really have to dwell on the drug addiction, so I'm not addicted. I can stop anytime I want. And I want that navigator, cannoneer, helmsman. That's nice. Nice, swap it up. Just to have a cannoneer, we'll take that. God damn it, wrong button. Bam, everybody in their spot. Sweet, autofill. All right. Yes. I don't need to go overboard with it. I'm worried if I run into someone. My cannon situation is pretty dreary. 154.
Still kicking, eh? There's plenty of people...
Here. What am I doing? Okay. That doesn't. They gave me a hotkey
Race
to
you to the
just
coral.
quick
No
switch
contest.
formation.
What? Just because you have webbed fingers and I can't swim?
I know
You're
there's a pause,
strange,
but
man.
tired I have to click on everything. S- 30 minutes. Actually,
Like I care.
Where you walk, I follow.
real quick. Let's getting so robbed. Okay.
The light will guide me.
Yep. Yep. I'm buying no cannons here, that's for sure. Oh yeah, the afternoon is young. Leave me be. Die. I'm stop grab like stuff. Yes. What the hell?
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind. The ring comes again and again, until soon the air is full with the sound of 1,000,000 bells ringing all at once. You are alone. And then, you are not. An indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms like a fire-cast shadow. A fixed, taunting grin. bottomless black eyes, a yawning chasm in the earth. The aspects of Berith, the Usher and the Pallid Knight, shift in and out of focus. And at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. You feel an eternity stretch out behind each of them, reaching back to places so distant and yet so near you cannot comprehend their size. The shifting image of Berith settles on the aspect of the Pallid Knight.
Watcher.
Her voice is the discordant clangor of gongs struck out of time.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
It's been like 10 minutes in game. You gotta give me some more time than that. There you go. It's too early to be sure what he plans, but his behavior is suspicious.
I remind you of our bargain. Time is short, and your soul dangles in the balance.
Her wan face contorts into what on mortal kith might be called a smile. On her, the effect is more akin to a rotting pumpkin caving in upon itself.
Like a loan shark. Like you borrow the money and then like 15 minutes later they're calling you like, hey, where's my money? And you're like, whoa. Well, like, hey, 24 hours, come on. Give me a little bit at least.
Do not give me cause to doubt your commitment, Watcher.
No! Give me a little time.
The figure nearest Berith
Jesus.
dissolves and reforms in the image of a thin-lipped, ancient crone whose face has felt the melting kiss of fire. The goddess Wodica strides forward.
Does Aethys frighten you, Berith? He should. Magran subdued Aethys's influence once before, and yet he returned.
From out of Wodica's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man you recognize as the god Scan. His skin is mapped with swollen lash scars, and breath whistles through the ragged hole in his face where his nose once was. He does not speak, but stares up at Wodica with naked loathing plain on his ruined face. Wodica steeples her long, knob-jointed fingers.
We must annihilate Aethys now, before he makes a rash decision we cannot easily annul.
She casts a sly look at the Pallid Knight from the corners of her eyes.
A moon would do the job nicely.
What does that even mean? A moon? You throw a moon at her? At him? See, it's things like when they say stuff like that, I'm like, damn, I really wish I played the first one. Yeah, throw the fucking moon at him. If you think that's the appropriate solution, I won't stand in your way.
As if you could stop me.
Oh, don't be cocky now.
The figure beside the aspect of Berith flows forward in a swirling cloud of ash. The ash falls to the tiles and reveals a molten-skinned woman, leaning on a monstrous, wicked-edged broadsword. Magran's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find a solution to the problem of Aethys that is neither do nothing, nor destroy the world. I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will not goad me into doing the same now.
I feel like this cutscene needs more cowbell.
To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
Sure, great idea. Can I go now?
The Pallid Knight tilts her head to the side and gives you the long-suffering, narrow-eyed look of a parent dealing with a particularly disappointing child.
No.
Aww.
Another of the silent
Fine,
figures
Mom.
steps forward, and the warm, golden light of a summer's afternoon spills across your face.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cooler heads will prevail.
Behind Helia's words, you hear the soft coo of doves.
Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only to gather enough souls to reclaim his realm in the beyond? He should be welcomed.
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings converge and divide.
They couldn't do like the crazy cat god. They subbed out the crazy bird god. Like, the cat lady's too cliche. Put birds in there.
Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest.
He wouldn't. Betrayal is not in his nature.
Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Aethys's return to the fold. His gratitude we can leverage to cajole him into divulging his plot. Then, when he believes himself to be in our good graces, we do as Wetica suggests, and crush him into the earth.
Jesus.
Scan pauses, inspecting you.
Ah, and here is the Watcher who delivered poor tormented Alice back into the clutches of her uncle, Lord Harrand. Curious.
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and grins, then turns to Helia.
That is a gnarly visual sentence.
I did not expect such a deliciously ruthless idea from you, Helia. I am impressed.
I don't think I trust anybody without lips. Like, this is mandatory. If I'm gonna trust you, you should probably have lips.
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
Requirement.
You wretched little creature.
Attempting to end Aethys may only make things worse.
Your point is well made, little Watcher.
Oh,
If self-evident, Aethys has not been known to possess a vindictive nature. Indeed, he has occasionally been magnanimous to a fault.
You keep talking shit, I'm gonna go get my buddy from a PS4 game and we're all gonna have words.
However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever, unpredictable.
Something akin to fondness creeps into her voice. The Pallid Knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Yet to do so will take immense power and time. Both stand in his favor.
Magran grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before he has the chance to put them into motion.
She begins to pace. Her steps leave little trails of fire in her wake. Magran stops and balls her hands into flaming fists.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return if he has not already absorbed all of his children.
Absorbed his children? I do not understand.
The Pallid Knight casts a cold, cutting glare in Magran's direction.
Magran speaks too freely. That knowledge is beyond your ken, Watcher.
Okay.
Wotica waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathers strength. His strength is a threat to us.
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys other than decisive, final action.
Something must be done.
Your opinion is unasked for and unnecessary, but noted nonetheless.
Jesus. Thanks.
Though her tone is impassive, the banked fury in her eyes says well enough what she thinks of your interruptions.
We will act when it is appropriate to do so, and not before.
The Pallid Knight steps away from the half-circle of assembled gods. She pulls herself up to a great height. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth, but from all around you.
Follow him, Watcher.
The black of the pallid night's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold as the void between stars.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
Bullshit! I mean, that's honestly what I was doing before you decided to stop and have a little chat with me. Anyway, but I'll do what I can.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you are pulled toward her one compulsory step at a time. You blink open your eyes and find yourself on the floor of your ship's cabin, alone.
I shall make it.
Boink. I'm gonna steal all my own stuff. How about that? Where's it blue? I can't talk to him. That could pop a little better, I think. I like that color though. Pop just a little better. Yeah. Yacht. There it is. Pretty long. Yeah, no, I was gonna. Yeah. Drug lord. I don't know if it's gonna be a drug lord. Could be. We might be heading into the Columbia of the Deadfire. Who knows? You're sailing past a reef when my cook shouts out, pointing to port. There lists a ship stranded in the middle, perched on a narrow shoal. Its tips roll with the passing waves. Hanging from its mast, a blue flag showing an image of a crescent moon sinking beneath the waves. Your crew gathers around, murmuring in low, excited voices. Little Lucia rushes to the railing. Captain, there's a gift bearer ship. No telling what sort of treasures it's got. Drunk guy snorts. Gift bearers carry sentimental junk, worthless stuff. No, that's smuggler's ship. It's classic disguise. Beodul spits in the water. Then it's a fucking stupid one. Gift bearers only visit landlocked settlements. It's crap. Pair of skiff we have to row out. Climb the hull. You row your skiff above the reefs, the waves tossing it. Bottom of the small boat and occasionally scrapes the jagged structure below. You tie off on a snag of coral next to the wreck. The water is rough and the hull is slick with brine, but you are able to find purchase between shifting planks. Climb up. You pull yourself up using bent planks and barnacles for holds. You almost reach the main deck. When a wave slams against the ship, you hear a crash from somewhere below as the vessel rocks. Your legs slip out from under you. Your fingers dig into the wet lumber. Success. Why is that's like not the order that I have my party? Is it? Weird. I wonder why that's like that. Once your grip holds, once the ship settles, you resume your climb and make it safety of the deck. Ship is dirty. You don't even find corpses. If the ship had a skiff, it's missing two. Search the salvage. Search for salvage. You find several crates of supplies, several more assorted odds and ends, handkerchiefs, bead jewelry, cracked scrimshaw, and a child's doll. Medicine and ammo. I like it. You think back to the drunk ass comments and wonder if this might have been a smuggler's vessel. After all, search for evidence of smugglers. Adair? Hail. Damn. I wanted drugs in the ship. That would have been the sweet score. Look at that. That's not skull. That's not. Okay. Okay. This is Dow though. Nekataka. We're going to Nekataka. Okay, not that way. I'm not gonna do the exploring yet. Need some drugs first. Oh, but